Hey, who's what's going on? It's your boy Malome YouTube, and welcome back to Malome's Vibe.
Disappointment will always be disappointment, and whether you're dealing with it or not, you will feel it.
Ray-Bans and catamarans.
Hey, who's what's going on? It's your boy Malome YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new episode of the #1 podcast in South Africa, Malome's Mic. Of course, as per usual, I've got Thato 2.0.
You got me inside.
I've got Prime Time Lucas.
That was a weird. Okay, carry on.
And today we're talking about things that we need to leave in 2022. So it's festive season, it's December, it's Hamba Ha, Hamba Hey, it's a good time. Matlele keeps talking about the cloud, Lucas keeps talking about brides, I keep talking about bride meet after the cloud, so you can use the combos of communicating.
Yes, sir. After the cloud.
What's up, hi?
Confuse Hennessy. Confuse Hennessy strong. Pepper steak boys.
So I went live like a couple of hours before this podcast, and I asked you guys, what are some things we should be leaving in 2022? So to give you guys a nice December special, nice and short, nice and sweet.
Yeah.
Boys only
Casual
podcast.
chat.
Yeah.
It's just a nice ha-ha.
He casual.
We're going to go straight into the conversation.
I'm trying to read this thing and I can't.
I swear, and again, no, actually your handwriting is great.
If you guys are new to the podcast, please,
I can
I'm
read
asking
it.
you
Yours.
very nicely. Please support the podcast by liking.
Please, guys.
Please support the podcast by
No, wait.
subscribing.
Give him a few seconds to go like.
Do that thing.
Where's the like button?
Bottom left.
Somewhere down.
Somewhere
right, in the
please.
In the middle.
Do it. If you're not gonna do it for YouTube, do it for me. I'm asking you nicely.
Look at the camera while you
What
do
I'm
it.
asking you, because me, I believe I need validation. Please, if you haven't liked this now,
Yeah.
I'm giving you 5 more seconds.
2,
Also,
1.
if you guys don't know, there's this really cool feature on YouTube. It's called Super Thanks. And if you're watching the premiere right now live, there's super stickers. So if
Yeah.
you guys want to give back to the podcast, help us elevate,
Please,
help
man.
us stay in the studio, to help us elevate on the shots, lights, the cameras, and the angles, please do give
Brian,
us a nice
Kobela.
donation. Don't be scared. If you're premiering super sticker, if you're watching way after, this is a really cool thing called Super Thanks. So please feel free to do that. First thing to leave.
You are on a roll there.
Yeah.
Explain why we need. Okay, let me explain why we need the stupid things.
Okay.
A lot of the times you open YouTube and this pops up. Nah, there's no real substance into what actually costs are involved here.
Yeah.
And when we asking for these super things, that's not a little batch or anything like that. We're just saying we want to improve the channel.
Yeah.
We want to get better mics, better what. We need chairs and stuff.
You need
And I just-
guests.
Yeah. And I think this is more than anything is a community, and I'd like to believe that it's not only our efforts that makes this great.
Yeah.
If it's great.
And it's a collective effort.
It's a collective effort. If you can, if you can, super thanks 70 rand there.
And everything you
That's
send
bad
us
stats.
goes to the channel, improves everything, improves whatever you see, the
Yes.
content we produce. Actually, it maintains as well.
Yes.
Because we can't keep this up
Without.
Kadi-
Yeah.
Kadi smile and likes.
And that's just the truth.
Yeah.
Sharp, sorry.
Even a 14 rand will also will go a long
Anything.
way.
If you don't have money, I like.
Yeah,
I like.
will go long.
Sure.
The first thing they're saying was leave is very relaxed, and I haven't spoken about this in a long time. I think it's gone in my perspective. It's COVID.
No, they got a new
I
strain
think
now.
Lucas had it the other day.
They have a new strain. Who?
Didn't you know you were out the other day?
Didn't have COVID.
Other day.
The other day you were
Don't
out.
remember the last time I was sick.
Because I said COVID a couple times.
No. Lucas loves COVID.
Well, no, you're a super spreader. Be like you. You're spreading. I get it with me.
We don't get sick, dog.
We chill with him and he goes, "Oh, by the way, I've got COVID."
Hey, man,
No, I've never done that. I've never done. I always warn you guys. I'm not coming because I have COVID. No, but then I get sick. I get sick quite
all
often.
the time. Remember the time? I don't know what was happening, but we were fresh in COVID. We had to go out.
Yeah.
He had just announced that he has COVID, but for some reason he wanted to invite himself. Do you remember
No,
that?
I didn't do that. You know what had happened that day? Actually, I'm gonna tell you what had happened. What had happened with colors. We're all hanging out having
Well,
the time of our life.
Yeah.
And then I went home and got sick.
Yeah.
And then now I told everybody,
I have
hey,
COVID.
bros, I have COVID. And I don't know. And I was with you guys the whole weekend.
Yeah.
So the block is hot.
I think Khala also had it, no?
Yeah.
No, but it wasn't from me.
Oh, damn.
That was very defensive.
Everybody just did negative but me. I got it in the cleasy.
COVID is still a real thing.
Yeah,
Another thing they're saying needs to stay in 2022 is talking stages.
Talking
Well,
story.
But let's go straight to marriage. Don't talk to me.
Le
Don't talk too much.
domile.
But I get it because I feel like our generation has this
You
thing.
get
man.
what?
Talking stage. I think the length of talking stages. We are so scared of Mjolo. Our generation is so scared of Mjolo, dog.
So you guys don't understand why there are these things called test drives. There are these things called trial periods. Everything you need to due diligence. You don't just get to the
Don't
pool and
just
jump in.
swim.
Just swim. You don't even know if the deep end or the shallow end of the
Okay,
pool.
let's say this. Mjolo in 2023, when I come to you, you must come with your CV.
Oh, you
Oh,
references.
your accolades.
Your ex must say she's excellent at this, but she is still learning and struggling with this.
Why do you want to know?
Yeah.
If you want to go and I don't trust a single thing on that
Why can't we
book.
call the references?
Oh, you're not okay.
Yeah.
But even the references, the besties, you guys gonna vouch for me any day.
No, we call the ex. We call the exes.
Oh,
no.
if I'm the ex, I wanna pass that problem on to you. I'm definitely making sure you are catching that one. All I'm saying, I need to see it with my own two eyes.
Yeah.
I need to see the real you, because everybody. So you've ever told a girl your type? Generally, like, this is my type. This is what I like. This is whatever.
I don't believe in types, sir.
No, yeah, okay, fine. Not you. You
I've ever go what
told the girl your type.
Yeah, of course.
You know what happens after that? Usually, what happens?
Or they act like
they act like your
They
type.
transform
They
into-
transform into your.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I'm even guilty of that. I've heard a girl, Ejo, when I like a girl, right?
Yeah.
I'm infatuated. When I need a lady,
Yeah.
and she tells me a type, I am her type.
You act like the type.
Me. I transform.
embody her type.
Yeah.
And that's
So that's my problem. I need to see, Joe. I need to see you mad. I need to see you
Yeah.
confused. I need to see
you broke.
I need to see you broke.
I need to see you
I need
rich.
you to see me broke. I need all those things. Only then do I know. Or when you're the one. But under then,
I'm still a big fan of talking stages. I think everybody should experience as many talking stages as possible.
Talk.
Because you can only learn
Yeah.
from the talking stages. For yourself. You learn what you like, what you don't
Okay,
like.
what did you learn in your previous talking stage?
I learned that I'm very impatient. That's number one. So I'm very
Yeah.
impatient. Number two is that, as I've said multiple times here, I think I'm a genius.
okay.
Yeah. So that kills a relationship. Because you tend not
Called
to
arrogance.
Yeah, I think that's
Sounds like arrogance.
yeah, but the thing is, like, now at least I'm aware of it.
Yeah.
So I do understand that, okay, people see things differently. Yeah. So I learned that as well. And I learned that I actually like myself. And I'm not
Only now.
You say
Through
like
a talking
you
stage.
like being alone.
not necessarily no one
Oh, you just like
anybody
yourself.
that says I like being alone there's some lie in it. We're not meant to be alone. Everybody wants companionship. There's moments where you want to be alone, but you don't want to be alone.
In general, yeah.
In general. But so my thing is I've also learned that, hey man, if you really love somebody, you must actually mean it. It's unfair to say I love you when you don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really unfair.
Very.
So boys, stop saying it.
It's
If
called-
you don't mean it.
It's called infatuation.
Infatuation.
But yeah, we'll leave that one. No, we
Yeah, but
we are
still,
not leaving that in.
Talking stages, explore as many as
Crucial.
much as you can.
Yeah.
My faith, banyana, but
Whoa,
what's my
whoa,
faith?
whoa.
But try your best.
Yeah, that's the op.
Never shimane, never face. But
Send people.
a toxic masculinity. One thing
Yeah,
I want
guys,
guys
I
to
gotta
stop
go.
saying, guys must. And I heard someone say it the other day, bro. We were walking. They were like, yeah, no homo. I was like, what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a bit off.
You're
Don't
still
be
saying
off.
no homo, bro. Like, guys, let's be very firm and sure in what we like, nah? You don't have to prove to us that you're straight because it's okay to not be straight or whatever.
Yes.
So don't be there going around trying to prove that you're straight and that you're this macho man. Relax, drop your shoulders.
Be yourself, be free.
have fun.
Relax, Joe. We all have emotions.
Yeah,
we
don't
all,
ruin the party for
Joe,
us.
we all have feelings. Joe, if you love your homie, you love your homie. That's your nigga. Dog.
Yeah.
Come on, don't be weird.
Yeah. If you like cupcakes, eat cupcakes. It's kind of like eating mahol every day. Now you think to be a man, you must eat mahol because mahol is a beer. And always wearing a
You
bucket
eat
hat.
mahol.
Nah, dog,
You know, you don't even like mohon. You know, I realize I don't like low key but high key. I'll drink it, but I don't like beer.
The next, there's someone said leave Savannah. No.
That's for you.
Hey, man, again, honestly, I think Savannah makes us make bad decisions, and I hear you on the beer thing. Beer is actually disgusting.
I don't like. I appreciate it for what it is.
Yeah.
I appreciate it for what it is, and I can spot out different tastes, and I have preferences on certain beers.
Yeah.
Like I like black.
But-
I don't. I like black. I like Heineken.
But you guys are really not fans of beer.
I'm not a fan.
Like we can see the appeal, and we
Yeah.
can drink it,
And
on
I can drink it.
But it's
I
not,
love
it's not a
beer.
go-to. It's not a second choice. It's not a third choice.
I
It's not
don't
a
walk in the
fourth
club
choice.
and say the first thing I want. Please
Six
give me a
Savannah,
6 of
six
Heineken.
It's
But ever
rough.
since you guys touched Hennessy, really change sheets.
I essentially
But
for
you know
real.
what? But you know what? You know what's crazy? I walk into like an establishment and I want wine.
Yeah.
Like my first
Same,
inclination is a bottle of
same.
wine. Could you bring me a bottle of wine? Because I know I'm gonna enjoy the. So beer is like, yeah, I'm gonna enjoy, but not as much.
For me, you know what it is? I've always been a purist.
Yeah.
So if it's coffee, it's black. And if I'm drinking a beverage, it has 2, 3, 4 ingredients max. And I think what beer has done, especially the H1, you know the one I like, eh? That one, I think they've mastered it. I think as soon as it touches your tongue here and hits your throat and lands in your stomach,
Yeah, man.
it's just pure bliss.
Yeah, man.
I think it tastes like what things should taste like.
Evan.
Heineken.
Heineken, no.
How
come,
much are they
Heineken.
paying you?
Heineken,
So this
we
guy's
need you.
keeping deals away from. How much are they paying you?
Heineken.
There's something. But I get that. The one thing I would say in savannas and beers, it makes your stomach feel full, and that's
Also, it shows our stomachs.
Yeah, I don't like that.
But you're not about the
Allegedly.
But what is
But
it?
you know, I know.
That makes sense.
Bali
actually.
Jew-
I know.
But I'll Jew them on you.
They become your type.
They become but you'll be Mukama nice man. Can I last week in Narata about my gripa? Guys, stop playing with other kids. This is not what the talking stage is for. It's like what must leave in the talking stage. Go Judan. This thing must end.
Damn shit.
Yeah, remember when you lied to your partner, you lied to yourself first.
Because no, actually lying to your partner, it comes back to bite you in the ass, eh? Because you can't keep up that facade.
And you set unreasonable expectations.
Oh, I've learned that one of you can't keep up that facade.
I'm still rocking.
Being her type. Don't be yourself. Don't be her type. Be yourself. If yourself is not her type, it's a sign, guys. If she falls out of your hands, it's a sign.
But it's only the pretty boys that say things like this.
Oh, you guys.
And Lucas has been speaking from privilege the whole episode. Yeah. Hey, Mokaba. Hey, not your time. Hey, six pack. He's speaking from privilege.
It's only these pretty boys.
Yeah.
But be yourself. Being yourself is not enough.
You have to lie.
No way. Nah, I promise you.
I don't think they're saying we should leave in 2022.
Yeah.
And I hear this thing, man, because it's highly addictive. It's a groove.
The club.
Dog, why am I going to the club? I buy a bottle. Someone goes, oh shit.
We spoke about
Oh shit.
Cut the motherfucking Rampedi.
But I think you like it.
No, I absolutely adore it.
You think you've been conditioned?
Like one thing, like every time I pop a bottle at the club, and you guys know, like I'll be like, yo, no sparkles.
Yeah.
Bring it a corner.
Yeah.
Bring it with the eyes.
Yeah.
Like I don't want attention on me because
Like-
I'm not gonna be blessing anybody's daughter.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be inviting niggas to my
I think,
sake.
I,
Like,
I
my
think
sake is for me and my boys.
it's the reason why you buy the alcohol in the club. For me, I assume for you guys too, us to be in the section. And
Yeah,
the
for
section is
comfort.
it's for your space.
It's for your own comfort.
for your own space. The moment you're buying a bottle because you're trying to impress Palace or something is hey,
it's
you know what? Sorry, I take everything back. I said I'm not judging anybody.
if I'm first time,
Now, the one reason why myself, Level, Hunse, you guys as a Huawei pop is because, dog, when I go to the club, I'm always getting business proposals, bro.
Yeah.
So I need to be distinguished from people that aren't going to be giving me business proposals.
Yeah. No, I
but-
get that.
But I think for me the club, I like it because of I like the vibe, like the careless fun you have.
Yeah.
You have careless fun. You have I can dance. I can sing along to songs. My favorite songs are my homies.
Yeah.
I'm lit. I'm very carefree.
Yeah.
I just like I can put it in a bottle and store it, and every time I
get
can
you.
just
Can I ask-
take a sip of that.
What do you look forward to when you go into the club? And please be honest.
Yeah, no, definitely the Hennessy, the bottle. I love Hennessy.
No. I just want to say you can get Hennessy at Spa, but continue.
Okay, the Hennessy
Yeah.
tastes better when I hear.
Oh shit!
Oh shit! No, honestly speaking, for me it sounds crazy. It's not because it's the community, bro.
Is it?
It's how everyone's guards are down. Everyone's just
Yeah.
having fun. Everyone's free and loose. Everyone wants to dance. When a song plays, or like all get up at the same time. Ah,
We just
I
have
feel like money today.
Yeah.
Cool. You get me?
No, I hear you.
It's
But
obviously like
I have a different opinion.
It's
Do
like
you be
the
there
ability
when-
to socialize, to
Okay.
meet girls, like for a short time. You know, sometimes you like to meet people for a good time and not a long time.
Hey, don't say that.
You
The
know,
last time I
but-
said something like that, hey, I was almost cancelled.
No, you almost cancelled yourself.
Someone said I'm in my bad boy era.
And you were spazzing every time we had a relationship conversation. You were like, I don't want this, I don't want that, I don't want this. And it's like, don't call me. I don't know why you calling
I was
me.
gonna say,
Send a pigeon.
I retract all my statements. I was in a place of hurt.
Yes.
I was hurt.
You know,
since
yeah,
the past.
where people groove.
Yeah,
No, you know,
I was in a lot of
what
pain.
interesting opinion I have about a club?
Yeah.
You know? And there's no judgment here. I think deep down we're all animals.
Okay.
So I think the club is one of the few places in reality.
You're going off. Comrade, you're going off.
What is the next thing we should leave? It's 2022.
But I'm also curious. No, get me on. Animals.
I'll say it at the end of the episode.
Okay, I'll watch it until the end. Listen to until the end. Someone said cheating.
Why do people cheat? Why do
Yes.
people cheat? Lucas, why do people cheat?
I think we need to get to the root cause
What would
of
say-
You must
Lucas.
bring a cheater. Oh, no, it's a podcast. I was going to ask you too.
why what are you
Why are you
thinking?
being weird?
No, I'm like, Lucas cheats. I was surprised.
I was also surprised. Why me?
But have you ever cheated?
Have I ever cheated?
Yeah.
I think I've cheated when I was like in high school.
Okay, but why do
Niggas
you
like
think
putting back
people
to
cheat? I think that's the most important question for me.
Yeah, I
Why do
think-
people cheat?
We need to get to the root cause. I think there's always there's different reasons in different relationships. That's why people will
Give me the three primary reasons.
3 primary reasons. You think these are colors?
Why would you cheat? Under what circumstances would you think you cheat?
Black
Me.
men don't cheat, so we wouldn't cheat.
Okay,
but
if you are
we
white.
had to be
No.
white. If you were white, answer.
Unless you get cancelled for racism now.
It's a
Yeah,
good
it's
joke. Good joke.
a joke because
I would say
privilege.
I would
of
say
being
edit,
black.
but no one ever edits. Anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, we had to come at you like that.
Flex, they're saying you didn't edit properly.
We'll have a discussion off camera, off the record, because they're not gonna edit. They're not gonna edit it out anyway. But anyway,
Hey, yo, you know what killed me?
Yeah.
The conversation about the cat was in the video.
now we know. Flex,
He's not gonna cut it.
But anyway, I think, like, for me, you know what I always think about, like, cheating? It's like, I always feel like at home,
Yeah.
let's say when I said when I refer to home, I
You one of those
refer
niggas.
to my relationship.
As who?
Oh, no.
Yeah, at home, I have everything I need and more, right? Whether it's physical, emotional, mental, I have everything I need and more, right? The second I'm in a position where, say, I'm
inclined.
I'm not even inclined. There's a proposition.
Yeah.
There's a proposition for me to step out.
Yeah.
My thing is that proposition, what they're putting on the table, I have. There's
Okay.
nothing extra to it.
Okay.
This I have. What you're giving me, because you're not giving me anything else.
Okay.
And I do a value proposition. I look at cost benefit. This is gonna cost me everything I have at home, which is more than what you're offering me, which I also have at home. What you're offering me, I have at home.
have at home.
Yeah,
So
but
I can leave this.
On that argument, why would people cheat?
Why would be? That's what I'm saying. It might be for something else. One thing I've never been in a relationship yet 10 years. Say I can imagine if I'm in a relationship yet 10 years.
Kinky had been.
Say I'm in a relationship yet 10 years. I might have a different perspective. I'm speaking, my experience is very limited. Whatever my opinion is right now it's limited to whatever I've experienced, which is
Not cheating.
at the most two years. And I don't think it's very honeymoony.
Yes.
When things are becoming challenging and people are attached.
Yeah.
I think even it becomes cheating when you don't want to leave the relationship. Because you can easily, if you found somebody who's better than your current partner, leave.
Yeah.
Why? Because clearly you find something better.
Hey,
The problem is attachment. So after 10 years, it's very hard to say, I'm just going to leave this person. This is my friend.
Okay.
This is my best friend. So you might take him more. And then after that, personal clarity, you're like, I shouldn't have.
Okay.
I should just
I shouldn't have. I should have just, I could have dealt with this myself.
Yeah.
And I don't know how this situation would be then. Because now I can easily say if I cheated on somebody, I'd leave them. But now, 10 years down,
After 10
after
years.
10 years, I cheat on them. I feel like I made a mistake and I feel like, oh, baby, please forgive me.
Yeah.
I made a mistake. It was genuinely just a mistake. I don't want to lose
It's never
them.
the same after the cheat.
I can imagine it wouldn't be. And
Yeah.
also, I reversed the roles. What if she did the same thing to me?
Yeah.
I also feel it would hurt me to leave that 10-year relationship, despite the fact that she did that.
Yeah.
But I also need to be mindful of what could have led to this moment. What part did we both have to play? Because we know your part.
Yeah.
What part did I play to lead to this? Or what can we do to make this better? We've been together for 10 years.
Yeah.
These things can be fixed. You see now, if it's what do you call them? Serial cheater.
Yeah.
Now you have a problem.
Yeah.
That's a
Shouldn't be with
different
that
case. That's a different.
But
There's
now,
mistakes and that's understandable.
I know, based off that, I want to ask Thato something.
Nah.
Yeah, I like different ideas. I get what Lucas says, and he always.
I was gonna say you are actually amazing at podcasting. Like your questions and your way
I
absorb
blow my mind.
information,
I blow my mind.
you're
You see how I'm making you guys
Hey, Joe, you guys keep guessing him up. Joe, he doesn't stop.
in the car. I
he's
asked
amazing.
Lucas.
You're amazing.
I asked Lucas in the car. I'm like, am I the
speaking to the mic.
Now
Remember when I asked
you're getting too excited. Relax.
I said, Lucas, am I the Beyonce of the group? And he wanted to say yes, but he said no. But anyway,
I'm
Thato,
sure.
Yeah.
do you know what an open relationship is?
Yeah, fully.
Would you ever do it?
Yes.
Crazy.
Lucas,
Never.
ask me the same question.
Would you do it?
I think I would.
I would never do that.
I think I get the
I'm
benefit.
too emotional.
But now,
What's
I'm too emotional.
but then-
If I'm spending too much time with you, I'm gonna get hurt if you're doing the same thing with somebody else.
you see, open relationship, nah, I would do it with the understanding that we're not going to be married or go anywhere further than where we are.
Okay.
it's a thing of I'm in a period of my life where I want to have someone by my side for the next 6 months, 8 months, or a year.
Yeah.
But I can't fully commit myself to that person because I obviously still want to experiment and learn myself and learn my body through other people.
Yeah.
But I still want you to be close. I still want that bounce back, someone to lean on, someone that I care and love for.
Yeah, you can
So
still
it's
have
like,
that.
yo, you share the people, I share the people. Let's go. I did that shit for a couple of months this year.
You did an open relationship.
Yeah.
Let's strong, bros.
Yeah.
Ah,
What's your problem? Is it the ego? Is it ego getting in the way? Are you? I got you said that you wouldn't want to do some. You don't want the hand to do that things that she's doing with you.
Yeah, I wouldn't want.
If she does do it, what's the problem really?
What's the problem? I feel like
You feel like someone else is standing in your position.
not necessarily somebody else is standing in my position.
What's the problem with open relationships? Give me five reasons
It's not for me. It doesn't.
It's
It
not
doesn't
for you,
sit
but
well with
that
me.
answer
Like
can
for me,
accept.
it doesn't sit well with me.
that I can accept.
I can't list 5 things, but it doesn't. I will never be comfortable with that. My thing is, what I don't know won't hurt me.
Yeah.
That's worse.
Until I know. My thing is, what I don't know won't hurt me, but once I do, everything changes.
So when there is no chance that you'd be open to an open relationship.
Hey, Joe, I won't, but I can be open to friends with benefits.
Lucas wouldn't be able. That's the same thing.
I can be open to friends with benefits as long as Joe, I'm not spending time with you. We're not homies.
Yeah.
Yare na ke e Joe go khaletse e chada.
Yeah.
Beyond that, I can go spending time with me, going out with me, all that other nonsense. Nah, none of that. It must be completely physical.
Yeah.
And that I can, I'm all for it. I can do that. If the situation allows, if all we have is sexual chemistry, I'm all for it.
An open relationship is basically like you're seeing maybe 3, 4, 2 girls, but then one of them is your favorite.
Yeah, I think everybody has, because the first person you're gonna start the relationship with,
your favorite.
there's a firm understanding that hey, it's not that I don't love you, I just love them all.
And Modi Mamo, nako izare.
Now what's the problem?
And nako izare.
I wonder. It's a new idea that I've had in my head. I haven't decided, but
Yeah.
I'm quite open to it. I don't see that. What are the drawbacks?
I mean, we've been doing it in our talking stages. When we
Yes.
get to know girls.
That's
Another
different.
person, if you're seeing someone, do you think you're the only person seeing
No,
that?
but that's different. That's different because of that.
How's it different?
It's
don't
not a
know.
relationship, that thing.
But it's basically, okay,
It's not a relationship.
it's not a relationship because you just ask. The
It's a relationship.
The only
Only difference is you haven't asked
Yeah,
to
that's
be
the
your
only difference.
girlfriend.
Yeah, that's the difference. That makes a big difference.
the moment-
That's a relationship. If it's
I
if I'm
think
then
it's
it's
more
not a
of a cultural
relationship.
thing. But I talk all I see is benefits. I don't want to lie. Hey,
Hey, me, I don't.
Same.
like all I see is benefits.
I see
benefits,
zero
but at
benefit.
the same time, it's like, okay, so cause I did it this year.
Yeah.
But I came to a point, I'm just there like, you know what? What I gain from my favorite, the rest don't give me.
Yes.
So there's no point in me being with the rest. It's rather I'm patient for my favorite.
Yeah. And I think that's a better way to come to it, in my opinion.
So I went from basically
It's-
open to exclusive.
You know, my,
Guys, that's the dating phase.
you know my
That's
problem
not
is-
an open relationship. It's an open relationship. You've been with this La Jola,
Okay,
and this person, you and this person can step out
And we
whenever you
hold
feel.
hands
it.
and we-
You hold hands. You are in love, baby. My love, Joe. She is everything a relationship. Your person is in a relationship. But after work, when she says I'm at the gym, she's not at the gym.
But
He's
you
lying.
too.
Yeah, be that as it may. If when now decide the whole go tlhakana le matladi go I give go khoyo wherever you tlhakana le. If it's
We should actually do that.
elifita da motho a shule o ntse mola o tshwarane le motho mong ba suna.
And then what,
Ampotso wena o lebella that
your
situation.
ego, but thing is, you wouldn't have a problem if you understood that she's going to do that.
Yeah, I think Lucas just anti.
I'm just- not for me.
You're speaking there, and you know I'm still for it.
No,
No,
completely.
I'm just open to
You
the
too.
idea. I seems cool.
I think you should give it a try.
Yeah, but you know, when I thought about it, I realized that my only problem would be this. But in the sense that I don't mind doing it, but will I accept it if it happens to me? And I actually, after some time thinking, maybe 30 minutes, I said, away.
Yeah, man, me, I always think be careful what you wish. Niggas always think they're more capable than they are. I'm always try it out and tell me.
Yeah,
I wanna
you have to, at the end of the day, that's the only way to learn.
I wanna know.
I can't tell you that I'm a fan of it until I do it.
I want to know
But
what
I'm
you're
open
talking
to it.
about when you're saying at the club is animalistic. Nothing.
Oh,
It never left you, no?
no, but it wasn't as bad as you think it is. No? So, we are all animals. That's how I premised the whole thing.
Row.
Yeah.
Row. And you did the same thing after I said animals. So, I think I've never seen men become more animals than in a club.
I talk
Let me
about
tell you why.
flirting.
Not flirting. You go to a club, call it whatever club you're going to.
Yeah.
Say there's 100 people there. It's 14 niggas in the club. There's definitely 30 girls in that club if there's 14 niggas. You see when someone has had their third glass of Hennessy and they want that girl that you're talking to,
Yeah.
how much of animals men get. Got all principles goes out the window. Got now you left with 5,000 in your bank account. Palace's dancing. You will use that 5,000 rand to get Palesa here.
Or is that you or is that the alcohol?
Whatever it is, it's just there's something weird about men being animals in clubs.
I think it's like it's any like you see drugs that are like psychoactive. I think it's because it takes away that like your
Rationale.
not apart from rationale, like your ego. You know when they say you have Dutch courage, because your ego and your shyness and that timidness, or maybe your second thought, that voice in your head that will, hey, don't do that, goes away, and everybody is gonna act like, and you go to your primal mode.
Do you not think men fight for women? In
They
club?
do.
Yeah.
It's primal.
Do you think they'll just fight outside a taxi rank?
I think it's the alcohol. It's not the club.
It's the alcohol.
No, you guys are saying the same thing. The alcohol at the
In the club,
is causing
okay.
us to go to our primal state.
Alenga bethago chillers.
Yeah.
Kalibita, goggles. If you guys start drinking, everything changes.
At what point do you guys stop chasing women? Do you guys still chase women?
Nah, I haven't chased women in a very long time.
Depends what you mean by chasing women.
Like I'm fully okay now. I'm out the game. So
When you go out and you go to a space, let's say you're single. I don't know your
Yeah.
status is.
no, I'm
Let's
not
say you're
single.
single. You know, I still have it in me. Though. I don't know why.
What too?
I
too
know.
fascinating.
Too fast.
You know when it gets you, right?
Yeah.
When she's interested, like I don't want to fuss in the club. I
Yeah.
don't.
Hey, I barely hear you.
I can get, hey Joe, so where are you from? Yeah, so which school did you go to? No, I can't do that in the club. But there's those moments where you see somebody and they see you.
Yeah.
And you guys have like a little chemistry going on,
Yeah.
and you're having fun and you're dancing.
Yeah.
You're on and then you kind of move a bit closer, and then this little tension that's going on, and then you kind of I think there's something very blood rushing about that moment of
Animals.
mutual attraction
Animals.
for that moment.
Yeah.
That when you feel like kawanyaga, but just for that moment, and then beyond that it just dissipates.
Yeah.
And like nothing ever happened.
I think that's one. It sounds stupid, but it's very profound that you say it that way. Because that's exactly what happened.
Oh yes,
That's exactly what happened.
it's exciting.
I'm not cheating on you, baby.
Wild.
But yeah.
Are there any things you guys want to leave in 2022? Because we're gonna wrap up at like 30 something past.
I want to see what you.
I defend you,
What do
Yes,
I
just
want to leave?
asking people. Is it guys? You know it's bad. when
I
you
want to
couldn't
leave
reach your
self-doubt
own
behind.
handwriting.
You wanna leave self-doubt?
I want to leave self-doubt behind.
Leave what?
Self-doubt.
Or self-doubt.
Behind unnecessary pressure from the homies. I want to do my own thing.
Shout out.
I want to leave anger behind.
Which homies are pressuring you, dog?
Which homies? You got new homies.
You know my biggest problem in life is I use words loosely. Homies means everybody in general, not you specifically.
Okay.
The
I
homie.
would have said
Clear.
brothers.
Clarify.
That's for me.
Bras
So
van die
that
kap.
anger, I don't want to be angry anymore. Dog.
Yeah.
That takes out a lot.
Sadness also.
Yeah, I think that you can avoid.
Yeah,
You can't
it's
avoid-
healthy. But all emotions
I
are
was
healthy.
speaking to Kamo Ile today, man.
Yeah.
And she was just down. I was also down. We're both down. And then I was like, bro, like as much as you're down for whatever reason you're down, understand that like it's okay to be down.
Yeah.
Don't dwell on being down.
Yes.
Accept everything else that's good in your life.
Yes.
Like you've got all your limbs, you're working,
Yes.
you've got a place to sleep, you've got a passion, you're a YouTuber, do all the things that make you also like just if you feel like not doing anything, sit down and enjoy not doing anything. Don't
Yeah.
make yourself feel guilty for not doing anything.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
true.
No, that's
So when, I,
from man
so, when, I,
talk.
so, when I,
Each
so when I
experience.
say sadness, I'm talking into the
Yeah,
natural
no,
God.
that I can understand.
Taking control of your emotion.
I don't know what to leave. I don't know what to leave.
I can think of things.
Everything kind of feels necessary.
How did I come up with two answers so quickly?
Because you have shit to leave.
They were on your chest.
You have things to leave.
Yeah, but self-doubt, anger.
Oh, you know what I want to leave?
Yeah.
not seeking help.
Yeah,
Especially
you've been
mental,
preaching that for a while,
especially
but you're not
mental
doing
help. I'm not doing. I haven't because I want to leave it as my New Year's resolution.
Okay, keep
I'm gonna
Let's
seek,
see what
I'm,
happens.
I'm gonna seek mental
Let's
help
see this
next year.
move. Let's see it
Because
blow up.
you know when you have thoughts that you don't actually entertain, like you feel you have emotions that you don't know where they stem from.
Yeah.
I think I want to figure that part out.
You know my thing. I'm a firm believer in getting help if you need help.
Yeah.
But I always want to quantify what help are you actually. Let me ask it like this: what would you hope would be the outcome if you went for it?
I need somebody to assist with the right line of questioning.
Lucas wants understanding.
I want the right line of questioning because I feel like these questions maybe I don't ask myself, or I'm either avoiding for whatever reason I'm avoiding.
Yeah.
That perhaps might lead me to discover why I would feel a specific way about certain things.
Okay.
I want to understand why my feelings are my feelings, or where they stem from.
Are you open to the idea of
you're gonna
just...
cry in therapy, boy, next year?
You've done it before, no? You've done it before.
Yeah, but it was horrible. It was a horrible experience. She was horrible.
The person was horrible.
Therapy is amazing, but she was just a horrible
Your
therapist.
experience was horrible.
She gaslit me.
Is it?
Yeah, she's
That's
horrible.
crazy.
She was she's
That's what I was trying to understand. Don't you think some of these questions is just a matter of time?
No, it's observation. For me, it's things that the reason why I brought this up is because there are recurring instances in my life or recurring emotions about certain things that I can't really pinpoint, and they happen over and over. Like, but they are triggered by certain things. I would need to figure out why that is happening and what does it mean for me.
Can I attempt an answer?
Go ahead.
Oh, and I can use things that you know. I can bring it to your level. You know a normal code.
But my level, which one are you gonna climb all the way up there?
Also, there's listeners and viewers. So.
Oh yeah. Just and I also I'm only asking because I can see the benefits, but I want to understand. I've never done it. I've done it informally, but I've never set out. Okay, Monday mornings is for my therapy session. To tell you the truth, not too even sure what therapy means.
Yeah.
Is it a rehab situation? Is it preventative? Is it? That's what I'm trying to. But the normal curve. You've seen a normal curve. You remember normal curve? Your normal bell curve shape.
Yeah,
Like a pyramid.
like a Gaussian curve.
Things are normal, and I
Yeah.
think that's what normal means. You will experience a normal curve. You will say, in your first quarter, you'll feel angry, nah? And then a year will pass. In that quarter, in that same time, you'll probably feel the same way.
Okay.
Your feelings tend to happen in the same quarters. So if you were stressed in December last year, you'll probably be stressed this year. Do you not think there's an element of that in your emotions that you are trying to explain?
Okay, let me explain it in the same context.
Okay,
My standard deviation is wide.
it's too wide.
It's too wide.
So you're trying to understand, why am I off in the
Why
in the last quartile?
why is my spread so
Why
big?
am I not there in
Why
the
am I
68?
not here and doing this in the minimum 5%?
I think the question is, how can I stay there for longer?
Not long. I want to go through everything. Don't get
You
me
will
wrong.
go through
I will go
everything.
through it, and I appreciate every piece of emotion I go through.
Yeah.
I just needed to be in the right proportion.
Okay.
And I needed to be, for me to have an understanding of why that is the proportion.
Okay.
Why is it so wide?
Okay. And
That's all I
So
need.
you're not looking to change how you're gonna feel. You're just looking to understand how you're gonna feel.
Yeah, but in understanding, I can improve how I feel.
Yeah. This
can-
might be a long discussion. Nah.
Yeah, but
okay.
that's what I'm trying to achieve. Essentially, I'm trying to understand.
Yeah.
Okay.
I get you.
Thato.
And I think like this conversation is showing us that we need to actually bring in a therapist to the podcast.
I'd love
Because
that.
Matley doesn't even know what therapist means.
Yeah, we're not doing a psychoanalysis.
Yeah,
on
never
Oh,
that.
I know somebody who
Would be down.
Would,
I just-
but she's a psychology student doing her.
I want
masters.
to a serious person.
No, but also-
No, but you know what I want to
What
understand.
like I
So when
did?
I go with industrial engineering, no,
You called the wrong person.
No, you can.
Anyway, guys, if you guys enjoyed this episode of Malome Mike,
No, I
please
know how
give
you
us
feel
5
when he has
stars.
the podcast because I have a few more questions.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, guys, if you guys want to listen to this episode of Malome Mike, please give us 5 stars. If you want to give us 3 stars, give us 5 stars and tell us why. It was really nice having you guys on the podcast, listening and sharing. Shout out to Spotify for helping us improve. This has been a lot of fun. Keep listening, keep sharing, keep watching. Do the things that need to be done. Shoot.
Ray-Bans and catamarans, just get up on it, girl, if you want it.